Why am I this late to this video? Like, I'm disgusted with me. I let y'all down. But you know what? I'm gonna get this all the way together. So, guess whose birthday it is? It's Brixton's birthday. I was thinking about making a video all about Brixton because I do get a lot of questions in my comments about him, and he has a personality. So, Brix, you want to film a video for your birthday? You want to film one for your birthday? We'll think about it. Hey, it's you. You're back again. I'm Brianna if you've never met me before. Nice to meet you, girl. But for those of you that are back, y'all know what kind of videos I like filming. I like filming Fenty reviews, and today is no different than any other Fenty review I've done, besides the fact that I've been waiting for this product for, I don't know, 7 months? I've been waiting for this product for quite some time, okay? So now finally Rihanna has released bronzers. We're gonna actually be going over whether Fenty did us justice or not. Like I tell y'all in every Fenty video that I do, I am a Fenty stan. I love Fenty Beauty. I'm excited about every release that they put out. I don't think the brand is overhyped. I'm not one of those people that feel that way. But what I will do is I will give you guys honest opinions. I'm never gonna tell y'all I like something just because I love this brand. So recently Fenty released some bronzers. She released a collection of 8 bronzers, okay? 8. All of us on Instagram, we're all scrolling past. As I scroll through Fenty's feed, my edges are slowly releasing themselves from my scalp. Like, Rihanna snatched all of my edges yet again. And you know what? I was like, okay, boo. I ain't gonna complain about you snatching my edges because I asked for this, okay? I was ready. This is what I wanted. I went out to Sephora that Friday morning when the product was released, and I got a chance to look at every single bronzer in the collection. And based off of what I saw, and also what I thought about when I saw the swatches online, in person I feel like the range could have been expanded just like maybe two more shades. I mean, why stop the collection at 8? She could have made it 10, you know? I'm gonna stop y'all real quick because I know in your head you guys are probably like, Rihanna has the best shade range. Rihanna's doing what any other brand can't do. Da 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 da. Yeah, we get it, okay? Here's the thing. Fenty has set the bar very, very high for themselves, okay? Like when she dropped those first few foundations, what did she drop? 40 the first time she launched? 40 shades on the very first launch. The bar is already up here. So now the expectation from all of the Fenty fans is that every time she comes out with something, it's gonna include everybody. With that being said, I understand anybody in the comments that feel like the shade range should have been deeper, and I understand the other people that feel like, I mean, nobody else is doing it. I get it. I'm there with y'all. I'm here. All right, guys, we're gonna talk about this packaging. I mean, what? It's just pretty, it's just beautiful. The black, the off-white, the rose gold writing, like, come on now. I picked up 2 bronzers, and the reason I picked up 2 bronzers is because I felt like y'all would wanna know. Like, if you're my skin tone, you don't know which one you wanna get, I'm gonna give y'all the tea. And then I also picked up one of the highlighters that she released. I'm gonna stop rambling so much because, I mean, I'm getting too excited. Like, when I start talking a lot, it means that I'm excited, and I'm just ready to get this thing going. So I'm gonna just, any minute, I'm gonna shut up. I'll shut up any minute and I'll get the next clip rolling. All right, maybe now. All right, let's start the review. When I say this packaging is gorgeous, do y'all see how pretty this is? This is, everything about it is lit. And I feel like I like this packaging way more than the standard packaging that they have. This is some good stuff. So here are the 2 Sun Stalk'r bronzers that I picked up. Originally, I felt like Caramel Cutie was going to be my best shade when I saw the swatches online. And then when I went in the store, I felt like Coco Naughty would probably suit me a little bit better for what I like. This is the second to last shade in the collection, and this is the third to last shade. Now, if y'all want to talk about it, these are not very deep bronzer colors, okay? I'm just being real. The very last shade in this collection is called Mocha Mommy, and that color, honestly, is very, very red, and it almost looks like a blush. When I apply bronzer, what I'm looking for is warmth, and I want the center of my face to look brighter, and I want the perimeter of my face to have warmth. And I feel like with the shade Mocha Mommy, that was almost too blush light to create that look that everyone else is going for when they use bronzers. The first shade that I'm going to swatch for you guys is Caramel Cutie. Caramel Cutie is definitely more of an olive tone shade. This shade is very neutral. If you look at the swatches on the women of color, it's definitely more like greenish. It doesn't have as much red as the rest of the bronzers. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. And I'm gonna put this swatch right here on my forearm. The next shade that I'm gonna swatch is Koko Naughty. On this side here we have Caramel Cutie, and this side is Koko Naughty. From the swatches you can tell that this shade is a lot more neutral and this shade has a lot more red and the warmth that I'm looking for when I bronze my skin. Come closer, I want to show y'all what these bronzers look like up close. Ooh, hey ladies, up close and personal, aren't we? The first one that I'm going to use today is Caramel Cutie. Keep in mind this is the third to last shade in the collection, okay? It seems to pick up on the brush really well without having any fallout anywhere, so far the formula is good. Okay, wait a minute now. Wow. That looks pretty good. I feel like this is very subtle and it's giving me more of a sculpting powder vibe rather than a bronzer. For me personally, when I think about bronzers, I think of something that's a little bit more luminous and that has a little bit more glow in it. But this product is just a straight up matte. Like, there's no shimmer in it, there's none of that. It's just a matte color. And on top of the formula being matte, this product is not as warm as I'm used to for bronzers. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't look good on me. I actually do think this looks pretty good. So the next one I'm going to show you guys now is Coco Naughty. I feel like Coco Naughty has the undertone that I would like and prefer to see on the perimeter of my face. So I cleaned off my brush, so okay. Yeah, see, that gives me more of like warmth. This is more of what I'm looking for. I like this color. I like the undertone. I feel like it's flattering. It's not muddy on me. It looks really good. I'm also gonna pop some of that on the forehead because I like to put some bronzer on my forehead as well. There goes Brixton digging me in the back again. I mean, y'all see this? Look at this. You gonna lay down already? Come on, lay it down, you can do it. I'm hoping that on camera you guys are able to tell the difference between these two shades. I'm definitely leaning more towards this side and less towards this side, although it does look, you know, decent. It's just not what I'd be going for. It's always a little bit different looking in the monitor when you're filming versus when you're editing and you get to see what everybody else sees. Like, sometimes I'm like, shit, that's not what it looked like when I was looking at it. Y'all let me know in the comments which one you think I should stick with and which one I should return to the store, because I'm gonna return the product, okay? We ain't keeping no unused products around here. I don't do that. Now I'm gonna be moving on to the highlighter. The highlighter duo that I picked up is in the shade Afternoon Snack and Mohani. I don't usually pick up Rihanna's dual highlighters only because I feel like there's always gonna be that one shade that you like more. Like, why you couldn't get your own package? Why you gotta be up in my package? Like, that's how I feel. I'd rather just have a big full-size pan of one of the highlighters rather than having a half size of both. The first one we're gonna show you is Afternoon Snack. And Afternoon Snack is a very nice, like, champagne highlighter. I don't feel like this highlighter is anything new under the sun. It's not anything that can't be duped, but the formula on it is very nice and smooth. The next one I'm gonna show you guys is Mohani. Mohani is a very similar shade to this one, but the formula is a little bit more chunky and a little bit more intense. So they're about the same shade, but the texture is different. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply Afternoon Snack on this side of my face, and I'm gonna apply Mohani on the left side. A really nice champagne rose kind of color. It's not too intense, but it's there. I don't feel like there's anything extremely original about this shade because I do feel like I have something in my collection that looks similar, which I'm gonna show you guys in a minute. But if y'all like the Fenty formula, then you guys would be a fan of this. If you have something like this in your collection already, you may not wanna go for it. The next shade that I'm gonna swatch is Mohani. Yeah, right away this side is a lot more intense. It gives you a super glow. This is not the first time that I've tried these highlighters, so I don't want y'all thinking it's the first impression because it's not. The first time I tried them, I thought I liked this side more, but now that I'm using it again, I think I'm a little bit more inclined to use this side, which is weird. Super weird. That highlighter is like, okay, I'm here to stay. I like that. Oh, yes. Well, both sides are actually really pretty, but this is giving me like, you know, I'm doing my day job here at the office. I don't want to like, you know, hurt too many feelings. This side is giving me more of like, okay, we about to go out tonight, girls. I'm gonna put my freakum dress on and things are about to get popping. That's what this side is. This is more of the office, you know, typing on your keyboard. This one, twerking at the club. It's a good balance in here. I like it. I like it. So now I'm done applying all the products, and I just want to give you guys a very brief overview of what my thoughts are. I think that this formula on the bronzers is very nice and smooth. It's a very pigmented formula. It comes off onto your brush nicely. It blends out very easily onto your skin. And there's a lot more variety in the Fenty collection than you would see with any other brand. Like, we have to be honest about that. No other brand is putting out the shade range that Fenty is putting out, okay? So let's just lay that on the table, okay? That's there. However, the standards have been set very, very high for Fenty, and that's their own doing. I mean, they set the standard and we expect the standard to happen every single time. With me being the shade 385 mixed with a 390 for my perfect shade of foundation, it's a little strange that I'm the second to last bronzer shade in this line. I personally think that if they were gonna release more shades, they could have just waited to release all of them at the same time so that nobody felt like they were being left out or nobody felt like they were being slighted by a brand that everyone looks to for inclusion. Not saying that Fenty is not including anybody, okay? I'm not saying that, okay? Would I recommend these bronzers? Yes, I would recommend the bronzers. For these bronzers, the formula is a little bit different from what I expect, because when I think of a bronzer, I think of something that's a little bit more luminous, something that's gonna have a little bit more sheen to it. So I'm gonna show you guys my Eponymous Sun bronzer, and this is by Becca, and this is a bronzer that like I go back to all the time. It's my old tried and true bronzer. I'm gonna swatch that for you guys. I also compared this one to the Becca Malika collection that they had come out. So I'm gonna swatch this one right here. Eponymous Sun is right here in the front, and then you have Caramel Cutie here, which you can kind of see on my arm, but not really. Eponymous Sun is very similar in tone to the shade Koko Naughty. So if you want something that has a little bit more luminosity, Becca offers that. But a more matte bronzer would be the Fenty. I just really wanted to see if I can dupe this highlighter from Fenty. Y'all remember this Becca collection that had this silly bronzer in it? Yeah, we're gonna bypass that. But I'm gonna go towards this highlighter here, and this is in the shade Dusted. And I do wanna swatch that to compare it to Afternoon Snack, because I felt like they were kind of similar. I have Afternoon Snack here, Mohani here, and I'm gonna swatch the Becca Dusted shade right next to it. As you can see, they're definitely very similar. There were actually two more highlighters that were in the collection. One was the shade Geisha Chic, and Rihanna quickly pulled that off the shelves because people were offended, and she did the right thing. She took it off the shelves right away. But that color looked really, really pretty, so I can't wait till she comes out with that because it looks like it might be like a nice eyeshadow or a blush. But then there was the shade Penny For You Thoughts, and I swatched it in the store, and I did not, I was not a fan of it. That formula was so chunky and gritty. As soon as I did my swatch on my arm, like the glitter was just popping off all over the place. It just, no. That color can go. Penny For You Thoughts was not for this thought. Make sure you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think, how you guys feel about the collection. Are you guys happy with the bronzer and the shade range that she came out with? Let me know. I want to know your thoughts. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out, deuces.